So I liked how you mentioned the one-word grammar, how it mentioned that if there wasn't, or I'm sorry, the one-word communication, if there wasn't grammar, then we would no longer communicate in sentences. It would just be one-word communication. That was interesting because for me, I don't see how we would communicate in just one word. I don't see how that could be possible just because, and this may just be because with the grammar that we do have, it really isn't possible unless you're saying like no and yes. But other than that, you can't really say, if you're saying I'm going to the store, you can't really say that in just one word. I mean, you could say store, but then it's just like, okay, what about the store? Are you going to the store? Did something happen at the store? Like, do you want me to go to the store? You don't really know because it's not really in a context. So there's really nothing that you don't really know what you're trying to say. So that was interesting to me. I also liked the article. So I noticed while I was reading the article that there were some of those words that I do use with my friends, and it's just I don't even fully realize it. Most of the time when the language is used, it's more in like just a funny, like fun joking around kind of fashion, or it's just like someone's being weird. So we bring up slang a lot, and I definitely think that this is something that is used quite often. However, some of the words I've never heard of, like it mentions, it says like sketchy talk. I've never like really heard of that before. It also mentions, let's see, creepazoid. I've never used that before. Creep show. I've never used that before. Sketchmaster. That was very funny to me because I was like, no, who just walks around saying Sketchmaster? Or Sketcher. I think of the shoe. So, like when it comes to like sketchy, I think most people just use sketchy or sketch. Or I've heard like sketched out before. If anyone else has heard of that, if someone's like, I'm so sketched out, like if someone was being super weird, I'm so sketched out, which is like creeped out, so you might as well just use creeped out. One thing that I did find funny with reading this article was that it had mentioned too, it's basically saying the same thing in a different way, because you can just use the word weird and uncomfortable, and it means the same thing as weirdo, sketchy, creep. It means rando. It means all the same thing. So I just thought that was funny when reading it. But I really like the article, so I don't know, I kind of want more of these funny articles to be added into the discussions if possible. But yeah, I thought that was really funny, and the myth was pretty good too, so